Welcome to Cooking with Buzz, or other people would say Cooking with Morons. But here I am, going to show you how to make my sourdough bread. Now you just can't whip this out in one night. You got to use starter, and there's no yeast involved. I've had this starter for a couple years. I started it with pineapple juice and flour and cultivated it for like 2 weeks before I finally got some action on it. Action, I mean, is fermentation here, as you can see right here. Now, I like to use a scale when I make bread. None of this 3 cups, 4 cups, all that crap. You can take that and throw it out. What you need is a scale, get some precise measurements. It takes into account the humidity or whatever, because weight is weight. So what I'm going to do is put that on there and turn it on. Let's turn this over here so you can get a better view here. First of all, I pour in exactly 16 ounces, which is a pound. Then I add 6 more ounces. Alright, that's 1.63. So that's good. Now to do this, we need salt. That's probably the most important ingredient, is the salt. If you don't have salt, then you don't have sourdough bread. This happens to be natural sea salt. So this is a teaspoon here, measurement. Okay, we got 1. We got maybe almost 2. You don't want to skimp on it, because if you do, you'll go to hell. Now this is called a Danish dough whisk. I guess the Danes invented this. I don't know. So what I do is I just stir this up like this. I like to twirl it as I do this. It took me years to perfect this method here. It's almost like a coil method. Okay. Now I'm going to get the starter here. Now if you smell it, whew, stinko. It does have a strong flavor. And well, it should, because this is sourdough bread. And I use a 2/3 cup. Now you've seen it before, it was all bubbly, so I stirred it in here. So now we can just pour it. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, we'll get this out of my way here. Okay, you think I'm going to pour that in there? You're crazy, because I'm not. I'm going to take a measuring cup. Now, there's no precise measuring of water when you do this. Now I start out with a 1.5 cups of water, and then I just go from there. And I use distilled water here, because supposedly if you use tap water, it's going to destroy the bacteria in the starter. That's what they say. I don't know, so I'm not taking any chances here. So let's pour about 1.5 cups in here. It's too much. What do you think? Well, We'll go with it. Okay. Then you put the starter into the water. Okay. Since I'm a cheap bastard, I like to get every bit of the starter out of there I can. If you're not a cheap bastard, then you just put more than 2/3 cup in there. Okay, we'll get that out of my way. I guarantee. Now, we're gonna mix that up, and I have a whisk here. Now, this is not a Danish whisk. I call this a buzz whisk. Why? I don't know. If the Danes can name a whisk after them, I can name a whisk after me. Now, this is all you need to make this bread. Just flour, salt, and water. And plus your starter. So what I like to do is just pour a little in there in the middle. And then pour a little on the sides. Making a mess here, but you don't have to be neat. Now you'll notice when you first do this that the dough is at first really sticky and not very cooperative here. So I'll just add some more of this, and I'll probably need some more water on here. But once this gets mixed, the dough takes on a life of its own. I mean, yeah, this is really dry here, so I'll just add some more to here. And just put a little bit on here. Now, a little bit goes a long way, so you don't want to get too wet. But this is the bottom here really needs some more. Okay, now you can tell it's really dry here. But there's a fine line between dry and just right. So you just gotta add a little bit. That's where your whisk comes in here. This thing is, you know how strong those Danes are. Well, this Dane whisk was built by these big, tall Danes. You know, take it, kind of scoop it up, and you know your dough is getting good when less sticks to your whisk here. You just kind of pat it down. It's still a little bit too dry, I think. So we'll add a little bit more. And let me a little more. Now to get that in there, you gotta beat the crap out of it sometimes, but sometimes I just use my bare hands. But since I just pooped and didn't wash my hands, I'm not going to do that. That was a joke. See? It's almost the right consistency that I want. Now, this is something you can't learn in school or any classes. You got to do it, do it. And I've been doing it for years, and every time it's different. That's why I use the scale for the amount of flour. See how that's coming off there? That's really good. Okay, just gotta try to get it into a ball. Whew. Getting tired already. My wifey really likes this bread, and my daughter, man. Before I even get to my bread, half of it's gone already. So they must be telling me, Dad and hubby, that bread is damn good. So that's about it. You can touch it if you want. And you see, when I touch it, it's not overly wet, it's not dry. Now this has got to set overnight. Now you just don't leave it like that. Nope. You use your grocer's little bags. Mine's Fred Meyer. What's on your list today? See that? Well, my list today is making some sourdough bread. So, I'll stick it in here. I just twist it and fold it underneath. Today we have Dickel's gonna watch.
Hi, Buzz. Let's get on with the bread, okay?
Okay, this is a la cloche, as they call it. I guess that's French for sourdough baking pan or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's like ceramic, and this is what we're going to use to bake it. Now, I always use parchment paper. Okay. Now, I like to put some cornmeal on the bottom. So, what we're going to do now is get this out of the way. I'll put it up here. Now I'm going to spread the dough over here on the board, cutting board here. I usually have a scoop there just in case I need it. Here's our dough after 17 hours.
Can I have some, Buzz?
Oh, you gotta wait.
Rats.
Okay, here's the dough. It has risen a little bit, and it's got that sourdough smell. So I just use one of these plastic thingies. Just gonna dump it. Well, I can tell it's a pretty good consistency. This dough is actually a living, breathing entity. You just look at it, it looks beautiful. Oh, that's going to be nice. What I do is I just spread it out, sort of like a pizza. Oh, this is almost the right consistency. It's not too wet, and it's not dry. So what I do now is I bring it up like this. Here we go. A little wet. Okay. I just fold it over on itself, just a little bit. I'm kind of going to seal this up. I'm going to form a loaf. Oh, this is going to be good. You just learn from experience how the dough feels, and this is going to make a delicious, delicious loaf.
I hope so, Buzz. I'm hungry.
You're always hungry. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'll just bring this down here so you can see. I just flip it. Okay, that looks good. Now, what I'm going to do is just put the top over this. I didn't need much flour, which is really good, because usually if it's too wet, then you add more flour towards the end. It doesn't quite come out the same. I'm just going to turn the light on. Stick that in there. Let's see, it's 11 a.m. now. Oh, about 3 o'clock. I'm going to take it out and preheat the oven to 500 degrees. And then we'll see you then.
Hurry up, Buzz. I'm hungry.
Oh, shut up. Okay, the oven has been preheated to 500. I've got the lid of the cloche in there heating up. As you can see, it has risen. Hallelujah! You know it's done when you poke it and it doesn't spring all the way back up. That means it's ready to be baked. Now what I like to do is I'm going to spritz the top of it. Okay. Then take a knife and I'm going to score it here. I just use the weight of the knife to score it. I don't actually press on it. Okay. That's going to create some vents, so when it rises, it'll be nice. Okay, let's get it in the oven. There's the lid on it. That's been preheated with the oven. I'm going to stick this here. Be careful when I stick this on. And make sure it's seated here. Stick that in the back. Okay, that's going to be in there for 30 minutes. Okay, it's 30 minutes later. We get our first peek at it. Now I'm going to put this down to 450. Open this oven up. I got to be careful because this door is broken here. Let's see what it looks like. Wow. Beautiful. Put that back in there. And we're going to leave that in there for another 15 minutes. And it should look nice and brown. Alright, it's ready. Let's take a look at it. There she is. Just the way I like it. I like it nice and brown on top. Take it out of there and we'll get a close look at it. That smells so good. After it cools, we'll slice it open and take a look at it. Dickle, get your hands off of that.
But Buzz, I'm hungry.
Alright, time has come to take a look at it. It's nice and cool. It cooled about 45 minutes. Now we want to take a look at, they call it the crumb.
Might be crummy.
I'll just slice off a hunk here. if you look at the crumb here, you see all these nice little holes in there. Now that looks pretty good. And you can see them here. That's all where the gas builds up and it creates bubbles and stuff. So, I think I'll have a little bit. Taste it here. I'm gonna give Dickel a piece. Oh, Dickel!
Yeah, Buzz.
I got some bread for you. So tell me, how does it taste?
That bread was the best bread I ever tasted. Wow, it's good. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Dickel. Well, folks, that's it. If Dickel likes it, then it must be good.
Yes, sir. This is good.